Okay, hello everyone, this is Zach here. So we're going to do some quick updates, okay, on some stocks that we're going to look into today. So before we start, just want to do a quick sound check, please. Okay, is my sound coming okay? And just want to check if my screen is okay as well by typing a one for me, please. Okay, so currently it's 10:30. We're gonna start right now. I think we're gonna focus few sectors, especially from plantation and of course energy, oil and gas. Okay, so of course we're going to look into the screen as well. So I think as usual I'm going to start with this list over here. So this is, I think we updated somewhere around like this week. I forgot about the dates. Okay, so let me correct the date first. I'll put it 20 so we remember. So again, this is some of the things that normally I do. Okay, so from time to time we do uh updates, okay, or clean up the list over here. So Tawit, okay, making quite nicely on the closing of Friday. Evergreen is a bit disappointing. Okay, so the other day it got a high volume down bar. Okay, a bit similar to Charmin as well, so that's why I'm going to remove it. Anyway, I already exit from the trades. Okay, so TH plan and let's check. Okay, so whether see is this few counter here is still worth it to monitor, keep, okay, in case you haven't really entered for stocks. Okay, so while do be careful, there's a climatic breakout. Okay, I don't think there's a distribution yet, but do remember usually this kind of volume actually come with some pullback. Okay, so again for members actually attended for the masterclass already, switch to hourly chart, look for COC. Okay, so I think still worth to monitor lah again, but because now the market stages also suggest that they're actually hitting the red line right now. Okay, so I think you should not. I mean, if you are looking for entry, like I say, you look for the hourly chart COC. If not, if you entered already, make sure you want to monitor your TP. Okay, so NVIDIA I think still kind of valid overall the trades over here. Still worth to keep in this list over here. MBSP. Okay, thank you, James, for the confirmation. Okay, just let me know if my sound's coming okay by typing a one for me, please. Okay, so far you got James respond. Okay, MBSP I think still okay. Closing on Friday is coming with low volume, which is I quite like it as well. 3A, okay, I think overall is still very healthy. Okay, started to do some pullback. Volume is high on Friday, but it's not the highest. Okay, so for those who missed the trade for 3A, let's see whether here got one healthy pullback is forming around this area or not. Okay, so XDX and Senkao. XDX, I think Senkao also no weaknesses. Okay, XDX as well, also going up in a very slow pace. Okay, so Senkao. Okay, Senkao also very low volume. Nice closing on Friday as well. Dominant and SEB. Okay, dominant also. Okay, very low volume market stages. Just keep very nice over here, gray color. Okay, we want to see above zero below green line. So this is the area that we want to look for a chance for entry. Okay, so dominant and sorry, was counters really SEB. Okay, SEB. Okay, I was looking for a good pullback for SEB to be frank. Okay, so okay, unless if let's say hit my area still, then I think it's good. Okay, RHB continues to drop further, but I do see the market stages also very low right now. Okay, I kind of like it because it's above zero below green. Okay, low volume. All right, if you want to wait for sound strength, I think it's okay. If not, you can try to monitor for daily COC as well. Okay, for this in this case over here. But Dini is a strong accumulation stocks. Okay, if you look into weekly chart as well, I think if you are looking for something long term, it's worth to pay attention to it. Okay, so here you switch to weekly. Okay, green pentagon since here, right? So we got some volume coming up. All right, hopefully they're able to break this accumulation very soon. Okay, so I think yes, Padini is still worth to monitor. Cycle, I think definitely still yes. Okay, because technically this is one of the stocks that among the list. Okay, to be frank, among all the lists there, this is one of my top one and top two. Okay, so E-frame. Okay, E-frame the other day got uptrust, but it just continued to hold well on the uptrust, so it's a good sign. Okay, Petron M. Okay, again, we just want to do a quick check before we see any other stock that still can be replaced. Okay, later on. Okay, Petron M slightly a bit weakening. Okay, but it's not that bad. Okay, because this bar likely is not high volume. If let's say high volume, then yes. Okay, so far still okay. Chin Hin B auto. Chin Hin and B auto. Pullback not nice like this one. Okay, never mind. I just remove Chin Hin first. Okay, because I don't like too many stock as well. Okay, it's not a bad actually, but the pullback unfortunately is not that successful at the moment. Okay, so B auto. Okay, B auto continue goes up in this accumulation here. Yen Her. Yen Her go up trust. Okay, it's a shakeout stocks. Okay, a bit illiquid. Okay, but I think overall is fine. Okay, of course we want to see how is the trust the stock. Okay, like per cut. Okay, I think per cut is very nice. I hope some member are able to get per cut because this is the one that I think we posted to the members group. Okay, of course per cut setup is nicer because per cut is more liquid. Okay, NS breakout. So I thought the other day also UT already should become lower, but it didn't stay very well. Okay, so yes, per cut is good to add into the list, okay, because this come with NS, okay. Yenhe KSL Tawin, okay, let's look into this view. But Tawin already at resistance, so I'm not sure you are looking for entry exit, okay, but I think I posted this also a few days ago, okay, when the shakeout is there. All right, Tawin KSL, okay, let's look into this one, last one, KSL, before we go to some stocks that we look into. Okay, hello Adam. Okay, so this is still moved like a bit slow and steady. Okay, worth to monitor, but I'm not really that keen at the moment. Okay, because KSL, XDX, if I'm mistaken, they are kind of like similar movement. Okay, similar movement. Okay, so all right. First of all, let's go to this dashboard over here. Okay, so we go to go to sector indices. Okay, so do bear in mind this section here is not to ask you buy or sell stocks. I just want to share with you how normally we do, if we want to look for some chart setup and how we use VSA into our advantage. Okay, so I know today Sunday night. Okay, hello Tony. Okay, so I know some member here actually attended the 3-day masterclass. Okay, so of course today is the third day. So-called, today is the last day, but again, Monday and Wednesday we got live trading for KIC market, SCPO market, and US market as well. Okay, so for some members, especially new member or attended, the first time or second time, probably a lot of information for you to absorb. Okay, don't worry. The next upcoming one will be in April. Come back again in April. Okay, so if you sign up with the combo plan trauma membership, you can attend, for this 12 months over here. Okay, so don't worry if you sometimes you don't really understand, like again, some member they'll text me from time to time. They'll ask me, Zach, I'm a bit confused with Pentagon, VF, market stages. Okay, so how actually I would use these three and combine these three. Okay, again, sometimes on this kind of indicators is a bit different for you to combine everything. Okay, because first of all, you understand the purpose of the indicators. Okay, which is very important. Okay. Pentagon, okay, actually aim for more new traders, okay, that they are very new with VSA, they are very new into the market, because this is the one that actually helps you to determine where is the confirmation of the potential trend. Okay, VF, in the other hand, if you follow Sifu enough, right, he are more focused in the quick short-term pullback areas. All right, so sometimes if let's say see Sifu, he will buy VF few percent, exit, okay, depending on the market condition, of course. Okay, so that's why the purpose of that is a bit different. Of course, market stages, the new one, is the one that actually we use to measure the momentum of the trend. Okay, whether in this area you should think of exit, enter, profit taking. Okay, something like that. Okay, don't worry. From time to time during weekly trading or this kind of review, I will try to do more. Okay, so you all understand and how to use it. Okay, later on. Okay, now let's come back to here. KIC sector screener currently. Again, we got 4 sectors now turning into red pentagon. Energy is turning. Okay, of course, healthcare and REITs are not really interested most of the time. Now the problem with me with energy right now, okay, is Bumi Amada still okay because I don't really see it. It's the high volume bar. Okay, so similar like how I exit my evergreen the other day. Okay, it actually come with the up bar, down bar increasing volume at the resistance, okay, or at the higher price at a particular moment. So for me, Bumi Amada don't have the sign of distribution at the top, but volume still increasing. So here it's telling you that they are not ready yet. Okay, against applying the pullback method that you learned, okay, these 2 or 3 days over here, the pullback haven't really completed yet. Okay, so again, in this point of time, we still don't know whether Bumi Amada is doing pullbacks or not. Okay, so don't assume and you jump into the trade immediately. Okay, so be careful on that. Okay, so if you look into like Charimin or even a high biscuit, again, this tree is my favorite for this energy sectors over here. Now this is the bar that usually I kind of like don't really like it. Okay, so this is a bar that usually I don't really like it because this is the one that is telling you that again the other day if you uh attend the Saturday section, okay, which is yesterday on Sound Weakness, I think I explained this as well. Gap up close to a high volume is the upthrust. Okay, it's a distribution, it's a sound distribution. Okay, now just wondering, right? I think I got around like 20 people over here. How many of you actually attended the masterclass today and yesterday? Type about A for me. Okay, I think James and Tony. Okay, but not sure you attend or not. Okay, type A for me if you attend today and yesterday section for the masterclass. Okay, hello you. Okay, so like I said, hopefully, especially the masterclass students, even though yes, this is probably your second time to attend, okay, if let's say got time, you'll try to join, okay, because from time to time you'll learn something new, or maybe like a refresher, okay. So this is the bar that usually it represented as some sort of like a sign of weakness in the market, okay. So you need to be careful. Okay, Tony, thank you for the reply over here. So this is another reason why the other day I exit my evergreen because usually gap up down bar widespread, okay, high volume is a sign of people is selling it. Okay, again, we don't know whether it's distribution or not, but best you don't want to participate. Okay, yes, Susan, thank you. James didn't attend. Okay, don't worry. So the other one I think having these patterns is I think complete also. So that's why complete now also I completely out already. Okay, of course from this trend over here I do take some. Okay, so this is the one that that's why I still not really feel comfortable because of this volume. Okay, probably it go up lah. Okay, but like I said, market got a lot of stocks, right? So sometimes if you don't like what you see in the chart, it's fine. Okay, we can go for others. Okay, so I think currently if you look into some of the oil and gas counters, okay, let's look into some again. I go to screener. I go to sector. Okay, this is energy. Okay, I sort according to LT. Okay, let's try Costa contract. Like I said, Bumi Amada, they don't have a big volume from the top, but recently got two increasing volume. So which means that the pullback probably is not end yet. Okay, it still can go lower. We wait for the low volume to appear first. Okay, Costa contract, let's try. Okay, Costa contract still looks like very healthy overall. Okay. Oh, but weekly chart is a bit scary. Huh? All right, Hua Xiong. I think Petro M is in my list there, so I just keep it first. Let's try Hua Xiong. Actually, Hua Xiong not that bad. Okay, Hua Xiong I think can monitor. Okay, Hua Xiong. P Energy T7. Okay, let's try P Energy and T7. A bit illiquid. Okay, we wait for the volumes come back first. T7 global. Trendless. Okay, so I think so far Hua Xiong is not that bad. Okay, compared to others at the moment. Okay, so let's see whether energy sectors when it turns back to green pentagon. If yes, then probably want to come back to lane 3 again. All right, so okay, now this is how one of the way that I use it. Okay, the next one probably I want to see is plantation. Okay, so again, I think plantation is definitely is in the attentions right now. Okay, because moving very nicely. Okay, lots of momentums right now, and the question is whether should I take profit? Okay, if you enter early on, or should I look for some profits? Okay, now Taan, okay, one of the one of the trending counter in plantation. Okay, the leading counter in plantations. Recently we got a very high volume on 17th of Feb. Okay, now for those that who attended masterclass, okay, probably this is time for me to ask some questions over here. Okay, but so far only got two lah, Tony and Susan. Okay, now what do you think about these candles on 17 February? What do you think? Okay, hello Weilan. Okay, let me check the comments here. Okay, so what do you think? Some members, okay, if you want to try, okay, I think this one, these candles, right? I think I also explained during our weekly training as well, not only in the masterclass. Okay, so again, I'm not sure. Okay, I'm not sure, but usually when you see this type of candles, you have to be extra careful. Okay, so sometimes it still can go up for a few days. Okay, sometimes it still can go up for a few days. Okay, but you know, maybe okay, there's some sort of activities there, and of course, the market stages is already hitting the red line. Okay, few things that you want to monitor after this kind of candles: uptrust high volume. Okay, any member here want to share with me what is the name of the candles? Okay, yes, correct. Okay, if you already in this trade over here and making some profits, why not you lock some profit? Okay, again, I'm referring to trading. I know some of the members probably are looking for investing. Okay, then you hold on to, I think, yeah, there's no right or wrong, but assuming if you're trading, then I think yeah, you should probably lock some profit. Okay, I think the income a pretty good FA. Yes, 4/8 according to Smart Ruby ratings. Okay, John Jimmy say it's cumulative volume. Yes, correct. But what is the name of the candles? Okay, what is the name of the candles? Okay, what is the name of the candles? Right, goes up, uptrend, far away from 2040s. Left hand side no accumulation, line change high volume. Okay, what is the name of the candles? Okay, again, not so sure whether it will form these candles or not, but again, this is the first sign to tell us that look for sign of weakness. Okay, look for sign of weakness. Okay, few way you can do. Hourly chart will help, I think. Okay, hourly chart will help. Okay, make sure there's no uptrust here, or sell off bar high volume. Okay, if let's say hourly chart or sell off bar high volume, probably is the one that also will kind of like signal you that okay, some weaknesses is coming. Okay, all right, no answer. Okay, no answer. It's a BC. Okay, it's a BC. Okay, buying climax. Okay, so continue monitor for next few days. Okay, now TH plan, like I said, TH plan probably is also a BC. Okay, but because of the left hand side got resistance, but again, again, do remember it will make a pullback as well. Okay, so sometimes we want to see a healthy pullback. Taan too, okay, maybe it will make a healthy pullback. Okay, so that's why the next thing we don't want to see is uptrust. Okay, so like this, for example, far away from 2040s, okay, sometimes got uptrust, some uptrust is very obvious. Okay, then they'll make a big one. Okay, so hopefully we won't see it, okay, in some of the plantation counters over here, right? TSH, okay, I think also hitting the this area over here, volume is getting increasing. Okay, so yep, still worth to pay attention to because maybe we got some COCs coming. Okay, sour plantation. Okay, so volume going up higher. Okay, but likely the last bar here didn't come with high volume. Okay, but still is very far from 2040s already. If you really want to participate, look for the sales in hourly chart. Okay, look for the sales in hourly chart. Okay, so that's sort of plantation. Okay, now let's go to the screener right now because we probably I want to add new counters, okay, into my list over here. So this is a bit illiquid. Chuan, okay, okay, illiquid. Yeah, I think this counter kind of fit me at the moment. High pack, weekly charts. Okay, but probably still need to wait for a few more bars. It's illiquid counters. Okay, probably I want to wait for more volume coming in because this counters previously got uptrust and got some background also kind of like this counter really like to do some goring stuff. Okay, so probably I want to wait for more volume, or some members. Okay, you can wait for poker pivot. Okay, XL. Let's try XL. XL got NS, not bad, but background is the pump and dump. Okay, background is pump and dump. Okay, so here, right? So okay, now a very good example. Okay, this is one of a very good example over here. Right, so here high volumes. Okay, so here high volumes. Okay, climatic volume. Okay, going up 540s. Okay, maybe like this like time. Okay, kind of same situation as well. But like I said, sometimes it still can go up further. Okay, because like I said, smart money when they accumulate a lot, it's already difficult for them to distribute in a single day. So they have to do batches. Okay, sometimes. Okay. So, but again, like I said, whenever you see this kind of volume, this kind of bar, example like here as well. Okay, monitor for a clues, weakness clue. Okay, whether they will do a pullback, okay, or distribution. Okay, so again, if you pay attention closely to what happened here and here, okay, is probably you can find some clues. Okay, which is very obvious. Okay, so here it actually pull back with lower volume. Here actually it pull back with some higher volume. Okay, probably this is clue for you, right? So you might want to apply this in Taan, TH Plantation, and like South Plantation. Okay, so that's why I said probably don't panic first. Okay, but it's always good if we are looking for tradings, right? It's always good to lock a little bit of profits. Okay, at the moment. Okay, again, this section here is not to ask you to buy or sell, but just that personally, this is how I use it whenever I look into VSC. Okay, all right. So our Savit, let's look into our Savit. Okay, our Savit uptrust. Okay, volume is not a climatic, low volume overall. Okay, so no much of excitement, but seems that they are going back to this accumulation over here. Okay, so this area looks like they're doing shakeout, a nice shakeout overall. Okay, if you ask me, it's a healthy movement. Okay, but probably it's still in a very boring movement. Okay, maybe the price will sideways from here. Okay, short term wise, I think it's fine. Okay, but they are doing a very nice shakeout. Okay, so 26.5 is a good area for me to look into. Okay, I'll solve it. Okay, how about Jatiasa? Okay, very much very much the same as well. Okay, so this is based on weekly. Okay, doing a shakeout as well. Okay, just put it there first. Okay, my list is getting longer already. Okay, so sometimes I need to clean up. Cannot focus too many. Okay, let's continue from the screener from here. Okay, UOA development. Okay, I feel that property seems like got some movements and very nice. Can pay attention to. Okay, this remind me like BO2. Very slow movements, but the accumulation is very nice. Okay, but once they break on this so-called reaccumulation, some of them can break quite fast. Okay, but some counters like Sci-Tech is a bit boring overall. Okay, welcome John. For example, like B Auto. Actually, I'm surprised as well. I didn't think that B Auto will move. Not to say very fast, but 7% is also quite good in a week. Because based on the previous movement is a bit slow, so that's why this is in my list here. Okay, in my watch list. Okay, but it's not in my priority list. Okay, so well, it's okay. Now seems like UOA development got this kind of patterns. Volume is pretty good. Okay, also remind me of Pardini as well. This area over here. Okay, the support turns to resistance. This is based on weekly charts. Resistance, resistance, shake out, nice support turning back to green pentagon. And if you notice recently here, the up bar come with more volume. Okay. One out of eight. Still okay lah. I mean, based on chart setup, it's okay. Okay, just add first, then tomorrow I try to clean up again. Okay, that's for NS. Let's do into 17th of February. Okay, we look for a few more days, then we go for other screen. Okay, Roma and PA resources, fast energy. Okay, I switch. Okay, the weekly charts. Okay, got two NS. Very nice. Okay, similar like TSH, right? If I'm mistaken. Where's TSH? Okay, let's try again. Okay, yep, I think it's TSH. Okay, even I think like TH plan also. Okay, got 0 NS in the support areas over here. Okay, so let's go back to PA because each chart looks like there is NS over there. Okay, but again, the volume is not that exciting, so maybe it will make a long period of reaccumulation. Okay, so if I'm looking into daily chart over here, the next thing is that whether got chance, okay, to do white ball trades. Okay, so here maybe it's a good support. Okay, resistance. So what is the range? Okay, from here to here, 12%. Okay, so probably you can play along with the range over there. Okay, a bit similar like DNX previously before they break up on the resistance. Okay, let's try fast energy before we go for other screener. Okay, Dow trending. Okay, no. Okay. I feel that this one got some things coming. Last week they tried to overtake some muties. This week a bit high volume on down bar, and I feel got something is coming. You can, if you look in the chart closely, it a bit similar like eco first. Is it eco first? Yeah, kind of similar. Here. Okay, but eco first of the counters early on. Okay, let's look into Pentagon. Okay, we're going to Pentagon. See, is there any new things that we can add into the list? Sinaran. Okay, nothing illiquid. MPHB. All right. Okay, so this is supports turning to resistance. Now seems like they are trying to go back. Okay, of course the shakeout is not completed yet. Okay, so again, same things over here. For those who following Plantation right now, deadly combination. I remember this is what we discussed on Saturday during the sound strength sound weakness part. Okay, deadly combination. Okay, but looks like a chance to come back. Okay, but shakeout is haven't completed yet, so sometimes it's a bit risky of inverse pullback. Okay, but the volume is considered increasing. Okay, so yeah, can monitor, but I want to wait for them to hit the alert first. Okay, let's try ICAP volume is low, so definitely not worth to monitor. QL is also a very slow counter. Oh, but doing a reversal. Okay, QL is doing a reversal. Okay, again, same things here. big up thrust at the top, okay, inverse pullback, well, high volume but fail to hold. Now another high volume again, but this round is different compared to here, okay, because the price is trading, I can say, successfully over trend 40, okay. And also if I look into yeah, why like this, huh? Okay, I need to fix this, okay. But anyway, I hope you can see this, okay. The market stages actually turns to green. Okay, let me add back. Okay, the market stages slowly changing to green, and well, seems like this is like a pullback savior, okay, for care resources. Okay, but 5 ringgits, not in my list first, okay. But for those looking for long term, probably want to look into it. Okay, let's try QL. Oh, smart rating is NA, so it's okay. YLI. YLI. Okay, very illiquid right now. Golden Pharos. Okay, very illiquid right now. SCIB, trending. JSP. Okay, SCIB. Let's see, got a chance to do a short-term trades or not. SCIB. Okay, never mind. It's okay. Gentayu. This is IP Muda, am I right? Because I think I can recognize the chart. Okay, I think this is IP Muda. Okay, IP Muda actually is not that bad, but the problem is here. Okay, remember the down by increasing volume, just like Evergreen and some of the energy counters right now. So if you want to try, I think it's okay, but careful here, continue to show some weaknesses. Okay. Okay, we go back to one more day, Pentagon. All right, if let's say there's nothing to close for today's section over here. I know some members probably will be a bit tired after attending the masterclass. If you got any questions, just let me know. I will probably have you to answer as well. SS chart. Okay, we'll look into SS chart later on. Let me finish the screener here for this green Pentagon. HPMT. I think I like it, but no poker pivot yet. Best is come with poker pivot, but looks like the trend is pretty good. Okay, now this is time I want to use my peak rally. Okay, again, different indicators for different purpose. It's not to say that, okay, this is better, this is not better, okay? But sometimes depending on the situation, I will use different indicator to help me out, okay? Now, the reason why I'm using this peak value over here, okay, because I want to see one thing. Okay, I'll share with you how I use peak value. But first of all, I think I need to hide this. Okay, too many info, so sometimes I don't really like it. Okay, I will hide the price, and I just want to see the percentage. Okay, I want to see the percentage. So one of the way normally I use my peak value because of this. Okay, I will see reaccumulation, VCP, reaccumulation, VCP. Okay, because some, like for example, some of the stock actually is a bit difficult to see through visual. Then I use this peak value to help me out. Okay, so first we got this, a big one with 21%. Second with 16%. Okay, reducing, which is nice. And currently third one, okay, 15%. So it's slowly reducing. So I think this fits the rules of VCP. Okay, of course, sometimes VCP would prefer it getting less or more than half. Okay, so this is slowly reducing. Okay, so maybe it's not already yet because I don't see the pocket pivot. Maybe still will, like, sideways here a bit before the breakout. Okay, so well, I think this one fulfill the VCP setups. Okay, let's try to put here HPMT. Okay, so type 1, if you understand by this method, okay, using peak value for VCP, type 1 for me, type 2 for me if you're confused. Okay, so let's say if you don't need my need further guidance, okay, especially on using these indicators over here, just let me know. Like some members, they will ask me, how to use PG Pentagon guidance the VF market stages. Okay, so from there, I will try to do videos, okay, regarding these indicators, okay, and for you all. All right, so let's try Flexi. Okay, oh, Flexi is a shakeout. Okay, of course, weekly chart, this is new counters here, so weekly chart, no indicators. I like this. Okay, I think I like this. Okay, so we got Flexi, Far East. Okay, definitely no. SAB, CHGP. Big uptrust, so big uptrust usually is a problem, okay? But you want to look for shakeout, okay, for big uptrust, okay? Similar like what's the counters already the other day? Okay, I cannot recall. All right, so but the uptrust too big, lah. Okay, next thing is that you have to ask yourself, right? Is it worth to trade or not? Okay, here to here, 8% only. 8% is okay lah. Look for this. If let's say it provide you 20%, I think still worth it lah, right? If let's say 8%, sometimes not really worth to take the risk. Oh, okay. Guangzhou. Okay, Guangzhou. It's kind of similar with Pardini. Okay, so yes, the next thing. Let's try got VCP or not. Where's my peak value? Okay, again, I don't like to see too many things over here. Hide my price. Okay, it's a bit difficult to determine because the line is not straight, okay, at resistance, but we try our best. Okay, here probably is over a bit, so this is like a false breakout, right? So but anyway, okay, here first one 53%, a big drop. Second one 30%. Now the latest one, okay, again, this is based on weekly chart, 20%. Okay, almost 20%, okay, 19%. So well, definitely is reducing. Okay, and again, if I look into here, most of the up bar come with high volume. All right, so yes, I think this also fulfill reaccumulation with VCP. Okay, so yes, Guangzhou. I think Guangzhou also a good FA, right? Okay, let me remove. Okay, it's the NA in smart rupee ratings, but GCB, okay, but not my priority because this is like Pardini style. Okay, this is like Pardini style. Cycom got pocket pivot, okay, but Pardini CGB I don't see yet, okay, in the weekly charts. Okay, well, at least I got something that I like to see for today at least. Turbo Mac. Okay, last two Turbo Mac kind, and I see whether got any stocks or not from your side before we close. Turbo Mac, okay, no, definitely. Kind, no, okay, no shakeup in this trade, okay. All right, Adams, okay, SS Chan, let's try SS Chan. Oh, okay. Oh, I think someone asked me about this color also. Okay, this is like a shakeout trade as well. Try to go back to there. Okay, worth to monitor. Okay, this one okay. Volume increasing as well. If I look into hourly chart, okay, I can say that's COC because the recent volume is quite active. Okay, but almost hitting the previous support lah. So previous support on the resistance, make a little bit pullback. Okay, so that's expected. Update for technology counter, Franken and VS. Okay, technology counter, I think overall they are still in inverse pullback. Okay, let's look into Bursa Technology. Hopefully I'm wrong. Okay, so let's look into Bursa Technology here. All right, so again, we don't have volume in this case. Okay, yeah, I should go back to here. Screener, KSE sectors indices. Okay, if you look into like FPI, they already form, sorry, not FPI, front can. Is it front can? Okay, front can still okay, but up bar low volume. So this is a few things that I don't like. Okay, same thing as well. Okay, so is this technology? Okay, semiconductors. Okay, so drop further. Okay, after the sell off with some UT. UWC, let's try. Okay, so notice the down bar come with some increasing volume. Okay, some increasing volume. Again, I might be wrong. Okay, but this is some of the volume clues that you should look for. Okay, about low volumes for PS. Okay, if I look into technology here, okay, yep, we got volume in the dashboard. Okay, so far if you notice that here also the down bar come with some increasing volume as well. Okay, so I think for me, okay, technology, I think I still can wait for a while to confirm is there any sound strengths coming in back or not. All right. What else? Penta. Okay, so Penta is already continue on their inverse pullback. Okay, at the moment. Okay, all right. So again, especially for members looking for long term, I think it's good as well. Sometimes you want to switch to the weekly charts, okay, to see whether is it still worth for you to hold or not. All right. So sometimes I will also use this method. Okay, I mean, since last year and now moving forward, also mainly focus in mid to long term right now. Okay, try to ride the trend, but of course, last year is a tough year. So if you look into like Suncham, okay, slowly turn to green paragon. I think we already highlights, okay, somewhere around here, a few weeks back when Suncham also turning very nice setups in daily charts there. Okay, Sifu said, when will the peak rally indicator available for members? Okay, actually this week I should release for members, but unfortunately this week we got the masterclass. Okay, so very sorry, a bit busy. Okay, this week. So tomorrow I will start to release to members by batches. Okay, so I will try to get it done by next week. All right. So okay, this is also I think one of the way. Okay, since we are looking into this chart right now. Okay, we can use peak value to help us out. So here, I think also we do see a long-term VCP. Okay, a long-term VCP. So here, 35%, okay, 28%. Okay, so I'm not sure whether they got the thirds or not. Okay, let's say got thirds, smaller than it's a good VCP. Okay, VCP with 3 wave. Okay, so pretty nice over here. I think other counters like M Siemens seems like still not much of movements. Okay, this is downtrend. It's okay. Revenue coming back slowly. Okay, again, we can use this way to check as well. Let's turn to weekly chart. Okay, just turn the green paragon. Okay, so let's wait for the market stages to turn. Okay, now example in this case over here, I won't use peak rally anymore. Okay, if you want to trade on the moment, I think okay. But for me, I'd rather to wait for the green to turn back. Okay, for example here, green to turn back. Okay, green to turn back. Okay, before I look for entry. Assuming I look into weekly chart for long terms. Okay, so with this, thank you for joining me tonight. Unfortunately, today I think nothing much, but so far I think Flexi, a bit similar to Percut the other day. Okay, a bit similar to Percut the other day because they come with shakeout. But again, for Percut, Flexi, I don't want to aim for gold ball, probably just a quick white ball trades from support to resistance. Okay, now we just find it's cool to use for VCP, what being shown tonight. Oh, okay. All right, don't worry. Okay, so well, let's see tomorrow I can release or not for most of the members over here. Okay, so thank you for joining me today again. Let's see how it goes tomorrow, and make sure tomorrow join us back 3 p.m. For the weekly training and the masterclass live trainings. And I will see you again soon. All right, thank you all and good night. Oh, okay. Last one, just before I close. Okay, John. It's not a PP, but it's a good bar. It's not a PP, it's a good bar. Okay. It's an interesting bar, a bit similar Ecover, but Ecover got like gaps. That's why I don't really follow Ecover closely, because the gap is too close. Okay. Oh, but seems like trying to overcome. Okay. All right. Okay. Anyway, thank you. Okay. So right, I will see you again tomorrow. Yeah. Thank you all. Harbor also close. Yeah. Have to check lah. Anything with PP have to check lah. Okay, Harbor is not PP. Okay, but I think short-term wise they are doing a pullback. Okay, they are doing a pull because PP you have to hit resistance. Okay, PP you have to hit resistance. Okay, Harbor is a pullback. Okay, I think some of the transportation counters, okay, making some good setup as well. Okay, CJ Century, I also monitoring. Okay, because they got a shakeout in the background. Now I don't know why I just missed this CJ Century. Okay, by the time I realized they already make a pretty nice shakeout over here and very close to resistance. So I hope they will make a pullbacks again. Okay, so the one that I'm able to catch the other day is Sips Crop. Okay, but anyway, once they hit the red line or they exit already too. Yes, the volume is higher than 10 days, but it must come with wider spread among the sideway. Okay, and it got a chance to hit resistance. Okay, or very close to resistance. So that's the bar that telling you that okay, they got a chance to make a follow through. Okay, all right. Thank you all and good night. Okay, welcome, John.